Hey guys, just waiting for. StingRae72 here, going live for 5, doing a Chipotle run. Hi, mommy. This is my first time out the house and in the car. I absolutely love to drive. When I was in high school, my dream job, if I didn't make it as a background vocalist or did pursue background vocals, I'm sure I would have made it had I pursued it. If I didn't pursue background vocalist or excuse me, or dancer, I wanted to be a long distance trucker. Always wanted to do that. Fun fact about me, and I have some questions. People have been sending me questions, so I'm going to do a Q&A real soon. But a fun fact about me, when I was in middle school, I became fascinated with auto mechanics and particularly airplanes. Airplanes used to fascinate me. They still do. And I remember sharing with my father that that's what I wanted to do when I grew up. I wanted to be an auto mechanic and work as an airline technician, specifically on landing gear. And my thought was, or my plan was, to go into the Army and get that trade, get that skill. And my daddy told me, he said, no, women don't do auto mechanic work. That's dirty work, blah, 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 blah. So, me believing everything my father said, poor me, I never went for it. But I was always under the hood whenever a mechanic was looking at my car or something like that, because I used to watch TV shows and all these news reports where women would get taken advantage of because they didn't understand things under the hood and stuff. Hello, everyone. So I didn't do it. And then one time, I felt a little about it. And then a few years later, I was getting an oil change, and the guy was under the car, and I asked him, I said, can I watch what you're doing? And he said, no, this dirty work. I don't want you to get dirty, sweetheart. And in my mind, that validated what my daddy told me. So from there, I was like, well, damn, he was right. He wasn't, but the naivete in me left it at that. My daddy said I shouldn't do it because I'm a girl and that's men's work. And now, I don't think he was saying it misogynistically. I think he was saying it because I was his little girl. And he didn't want, I'm sorry for the son, he didn't want to see that for his little girl. That's how I accept it now as an adult, But then I'm just thinking, why my father don't want me to have the job that I want, That's what I thought about it then, But it is what it is. I still like looking under the hood and understanding the mechanics of how things work. And I still, it's such a weird dream, but my dream is to take apart and put together an engine, because I seriously want to understand how it works. That's a fun little unknown fact about me, but that was it. I didn't let anything else deter me from then, and he has since then apologized when he, for making that statement, years later, clearly, but he apologized, and he explained it to me that way, that it wasn't that he didn't think I could do it. It was that he didn't want me getting caught up in that world and being a woman and getting taken advantage of. Whatever his reasons were, that's what his reasons were. But I don't know. Where the hell did that come from? Anyway, that's where it came from. And that's what had happened. And that's it. So I'm making a Chipotle run. I wanted to come in and do my go live for 5. And if you guys have any more questions, keep them coming. I think I'm going to wait until probably Sunday before I do the Q&A video, because I got about 15 questions. So I guess I'm going to look for about 20 questions. If I don't get 20 questions by then, I'm going to just go ahead and do it with the 15 questions. So if you have any questions you want to ask me within reason, go ahead and put it in the chat, either in this video or another one. Either way, I will culminate them all and do a Q&A. Please don't hit me, sir. Thank you. I'll do a Q&A video, and we'll go from there. Yes, I'm getting chips and guac. Indeed. Shoot. And I'm getting guacamole in my bowl. Boop. Because I'm a G. Anyway, all right, kids, y'all go ahead and do what you're doing. I appreciate y'all for signing into this live. I know the sun is blinding. I appreciate you guys for signing in. Hello to everyone. And I'll come back for another live for 5 tomorrow. Real quick, my disclaimer, I'm StingRae72 on all social media platforms. I post 3 shorts every day of the year, and my reason for going live every day is the logic behind that for me is if I can go on social media and scroll for upwards of 20 minutes, I can come on social media and go live for 5 minutes, broaden my audience, meet new people around the world, and just, you know, do what we're doing. See, put some magic substances in your burrito and extra guac. Oh, you. So that's that. Let me know where you're watching from, what state or what country, if it's not the United States, that you're watching from. So far, we've had people from Virginia, Ohio, and Montana. I'm sure there are more states, but what I'm going to do eventually is get a map of the United States and color in each state that we get viewers from, and who knows, maybe there'll be a giveaway when I reach 50 states, but we will see. But until then, I'm StingRae72 on all social media platforms. Thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate you. Mwah, 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 and goodbye.